Welcome back, everybody. It is Dictator Jace with another episode of Jace Unhinged, and today we are going to be talking about how our voices, dear listener, are being ignored for incompetence. So, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Redistricting in Virginia. So the people of Virginia voted on a referendum in early May to redistrict their state and skew House seats in favor of Democrats. About 4 new seats. This was done in response to Texas redistricting, not done by a referendum, mind you, and got overturned by the state's Supreme Court. Now, I personally think redistricting is a corrupt practice used to mitigate your voice, allowing money to have further sway on politicians. That being said, what's happening here clearly shows how awful the Republicans are compared to the do-nothing Democrats. First, as mentioned previously, there was no referendum in Texas to vote on. Basically, the Republicans don't care about your voice. Secondly, the Trump-appointed state Supreme Court of Virginia heard the 100,000 plus individuals who voted for the referendum and said no to their decision. Basically, Republicans don't care about your voice, but when they do, it's because they want to silence it. I could talk all day about the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals trying to make protesting illegal just to ride my point home, but I digress. Now, if the Republicans were in favor of a need-based economy, like myself, i.e. free transportation, healthcare, housing, energy, food, education, I wouldn't have a problem with them playing dirty. That being said, they do not, and in fact want you to eat shit and die. Yes, literally. They deregulated the Clean Water Act of 1972, allowing for sewage water to be digested. Yeah. Oh, also no free healthcare, but Israel can have it, just not us. Fuck Israel. Fuck AIPAC. By the way, AIPAC's trying to buy our Senate seat in Michigan for Haley. I see Israel in my dreams. Stevens, against my guy, Abdul El-Sayed. By the way, I phone banked for him earlier today, and please do if you have the time and energy. Primary is August 4th, by the way. Anyway, speaking of Michigan and Republicans not caring about your voice, in Michigan, an AI data center is being built despite clear disapproval by both the residents and city council. Saline Township in Wichita County, Michigan, rejected the proposed zoning request of Stargate AI's $16 billion project. Because of that rejection, Related Digital, an AI manufacturing company, sued the city and landowners because there was no land being dedicated already to industrial use. Oh no! Like, fuck that excuse. Anyways, not only did they ignore democracy, but threatened the people financially as well. Folks, these corporations have way too much power, and people responsible should die, or at least be held accountable financially for their atrocities. Moving on to more depressing news, a 1-year-old was shot and killed in Senatobia, Mississippi. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Cohen Wiley, a 1-year-old child, was leaving Walmart with his mom and aunt when one of the officers, name hasn't been released yet, accused the mother of shoplifting diapers. She ignored the officer, got in her car, tried driving off despite being harassed by the police. One of the officers thought she was gonna run him over. Oh no! Never heard that one before, and shot multiple rounds at the vehicle, killing Cohen and critically injuring his aunt. Luckily, the mother obtained no injuries. The officer who murdered Cohen has been put on leave, but no other penalties have been put in place as of now. This is our police. Not even ICE, and perfectly demonstrates what I've been saying for years at this point. Our police protect capital/money, nothing else. Was Cohen's life equal in value to a box of Huggies? Our police would think so, and that should wake you the fuck up. Now on to something less depressing, Trump's remodeling failures. So, Donald Trump wanted to renovate the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool in order to be American flag blue by the time America celebrated its 250th birthday. Which he ruined, by the way, changing the organization America 250 to Freedom 250 and siphoning all the planned taxpayer dollars for that directly to himself, something we have been paying into since 2016, by the way. Anyways, so he hires one of his buddies and gives him $15 million to do a shoddy cover-up job instead of the underlying pipe work that needed to be done to make the pool look beautiful. And less than a week into the fix, the water turned algae green and the cover used to seal the blue polyura coating started peeling. Oh no. Trump then blamed bystanders nearby, accusing them of dumping fertilizer in the water and using a knife to cut the coating despite no footage of that happening, or at least none shared, and no fertilizer was found in the water. Roll the clip.
A 350-foot slit from one end to the other? You think that's proof? You think that's proof?
Reporters have been down there today looking for that slit that you mentioned, and there's no evidence of it.
All you'd have to do is see the Parks Department. They'll show it to you.
And let's just ignore the fact he rolled 20,000-pound bulletproof vehicles in a convoy along the pool during his birthday to celebrate our military strength, but I'm sure that had nothing to do with it. Alrighty, done with politics, and let's move on to the Falcons draft class. I've been meaning to cover this. So, Ian Cunningham absolutely cooked. Okay, our first pick, round 248, Avion Terrell, pairing up the Terrell brothers. Avion Terrell should have been a first-round draft pick, in my opinion. So getting him in the second round, chef's kiss. Then in third round, we get Zachariah Branch, wide receiver, Georgia, baby. Let's go! Hometown kid, which is, we need more of that. Matt Ryan's fingers again, all over this. I don't even know what to say. I thought we were going to get him in the second round, but we get him in round 3. I'm so stoked. And then round 4, 134, we get Kendall Daniels, linebacker, Oklahoma. Dude was a beast. Okay, Caden Ellis replacement. I know I said that with Christian Harris, but for real, Kendall Daniels is him. Then around 6-208, we kind of reached on this player, Terrio Thompson, defensive tackle, Washington. You know, he's okay, but he's nothing like, I was worried because I thought we wouldn't get this next guy, but we did. A few picks later at 215, we took Harold Perkins Jr., linebacker, LSU, another dog. Like, our linebacker room set. We're good. I think our defense is going to be top 10 next year, and I think it's going to be like Seattle Seahawk-esque level in years to come following that. And then to finish off, 7th round pick, 231, Ethan Onawana, offensive tackle, Ohio State. I honestly think he could have gone undrafted and not even undrafted free agent. Like, he got cut from Ohio State like halfway through the season. Why is he getting drafted in the NFL? That was like a real head scratcher for me, but anyways, we'll see, as Mary Lou says. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If not, still give it a thumbs up. You are my loyal subjects. You will always respect me and never question me. That is how this works. It's a dictatorship. As I am becoming a communist further and further along, I read and I learned that the proletariat needs a dictator, so I think I found a place in communism, which is pretty good. Yeah, anyways, love you guys. I will see you in the next one.